Howdy folks, Spencer here, and today I'm going to be going through and doing a quick walkthrough on the Hearts and Minds mission for Star Trek Online. Whenever this mission pops up, it is only available for a limited time, and it specifically only pops up on Friday the 13th or Halloween. So whenever one of those two things occurs, you'll have a 3 to 4 day period to go in game and play this mission. For playing this mission, you will get a special duty officer, a Vulcan Lurpa, and a zombie dance emote on that character. So if you want to get these rewards on each character, you would have to play them on any of the characters you want those rewards on. Now, if you're on the Fed side, you can pick this mission up from Franklin Drake in your missions available tab. And if you're on the KDF side, you would pick it up from K-Men. You have to be at least level 11 to play this mission, and you can do it on each character once per time that it appears. Now, if you are watching this video on January 15th, 2023, you still have about a day where you can go through and play this mission. But if you're watching this later on, here are some of the upcoming dates where it'll be available. And in addition to the dates shown here, it will also be available every Halloween. So you have quite a few opportunities to play this mission going forward. It just may be a couple months until it appears for you. And with this walkthrough, I am not going to be letting all of the dialogue from the NPCs play out. I'll have all of it on screen and you can pause and read it if you want, but I'm going to be going through this at a bit of a faster pace. And if you want a written walkthrough, there is one over on the wiki that I'll have linked in the in the description and in a pinned comment down below, along with the sequence to get through one of the puzzles that appears in the mission. So to pick this mission up, I'm going to hit J to open my journal and missions window. I'm going to go to the available tab, and I'm going to scroll down to Franklin Drake. And the mission is Hearts and Mind. Now this mission, when I hit hail, he's going to say this dialogue here, so I'm just going to go through and accept it right away.
I've lost contact with an old...
And you need to head over to Donatu, which is just above Drozana. And you can just transwarp over there for free nowadays. Once you're at Donatu, you're going to hit the Investigate Donatu Prime button. And pick a bridge officer of your choice. The mission is quite easy. You can play it on normal. There's no reason to play it on advanced or elite. The rewards are the exact same. So your bridge officer will pop up saying this. And once you're through that dialogue, you can go into this hallway here. You'll have 2 turrets that you have to take out.
Warning. Hazard detected. Initiating quarantine protocol.
Now, once you've taken out those 2 turrets,
Hazard control damaged.
the room
Releasing
will
kerosene
flood
gas.
with like a poison. So if you have an EV suit that you can put on your character, it'll keep you alive indefinitely to solve the puzzle. And with the way that EV suits now work, where they automatically turn on if you have one slotted, whenever you're in a dangerous situation like this, you'll have infinite time to solve this puzzle. So interact with the console to open up the puzzle that you have to solve, and this may look intimidating to some of you right off the bat, but I assure you it is super easy to solve. The wiki has a write-up on how to get through this real quickly, and I'll have this in the pinned comment down below. So basically, you can solve this with 4 button hits. You need to hit the Rotate Column 2 down button first, and then you're going to hit the Rotate Row 1 right button twice, and then you're going to hit the Rotate Column 1 down button once, and then you'll be able to complete the puzzle and hit the Override button. So, Rotate Column 2 down, Rotate Row 1 right twice, and Rotate Column 1 down. Then you can hit Override, and you have completed the puzzle. In this next room, you're going to want to go to this center platform here where there's a body for you to go and examine. And once you have done that, you're going to go to your left, which will be at the top of the minimap. And you're going to go into this little hallway here, and you're going to pick the leftmost door. In here, you're going to scan these data pads that are on the floor.
Medical log, stardate 89325. Medical log, stardate 89332. Medical log, stardate 8933.
And you're going to have all that pop up until read it all to you. Once you've done that, you're going to go right back into the room where you had scanned the body. And you're going to go straight across and just go south on the map. And in the next room it's going to have a bunch of bugs in it that you have to take out. So just group them up. And then once you've killed them, you can interact with the console on either side of the room to check the research notes.
Research on the bodies has been promising, but symptoms of bend.
And then once you've done that, you're going to continue moving south on the map. In this room, you're going to have an NPC that you're going to talk to, and then you're going to have to kill him after you go through the write-up. So just go and talk to him.
Your presence here introduces an unknown variable into my research. Completion of my research is of paramount importance. Therefore, you must be eliminated. It is only logical.
Terrible. Then you can just go through and kill this guy real quick. And then once you've killed him, you can just examine the clones via either of these consoles. And then once you've done that, you're going to head to the southwest corner of the room. There's one final hallway for us to go through. And in this last room is going to be a bunch of his clones that you have to kill. So be ready to have a bunch of them screaming at you and be ready to just put them all down.
Logic requires element must be eliminated.
So yeah, it's a very quick mission. Once you're out of red alert, you'll be able to beam up and leave. So I'm going to leave, and then we're going to hail Franklin Drake to get our rewards, and then we're going to take a look at those here.
Clones? With copies of his personality? Well, I suppose even Vulcans can be a little unpredictable. Thank you. I'll send someone to clean up.
And again, the rewards are going to be a special duty officer, the Vulcan Lurpa, and a zombie dance emote. So I'm going to head over to DS9 so that we can see what the emote looks like on the ground. I would load into my ship bridge, but every time I have tried to do that in the past month, it takes a couple minutes and then crashes the game. So I'm going to head over to DS9 so I can show you that emote. The maps are loading extremely fast nowadays. Gonna beam down. Okay. So the rewards that you get are a duty officer that is a clone of him. It doesn't really do anything special. It's not meta or anything like that. But you know, for those of you that do a lot of doffing, you may find that the traits may be a good combo for some doff missions that you run. And if you're a collector, you know, it's another thing for you to go through and collect. The Lurpa that we get from this is a Vulcan Lurpa that doesn't really look that special to me. I mean, I may be wrong, but you can go through and sell this on the exchange if you want. It is not bound until you equip it, but it doesn't look like it's anything special. And then the last thing we get is that dance emote. So it's going to show up in your emote list as Dance Zombie. And when you do it, it is like the thriller dance, basically. So If you're wanting your character to have that emote, you need to go through and play this mission during the one of the times that it is available. It's a very quick mission, and especially if you skip through the dialogue, you can get through it in well under 5 to 10 minutes per character. It's very easy. You don't have to play it on anything higher than normal, and it's not the exact type of quality that you see from more modern STO missions, but it's certainly not the worst mission that I've seen in this game. So that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. That's going to be it for today. Thank you to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. See you guys around.